Are you growling? All right. Do it again. All right. Do it again. What? That's hilarious.
With Garden Guy talking about how to avoid this. You don't want in a mulch ring. This is the volcano mulch ring. Open that bag of mulch and show us how to avoid the mulch volcano. Technique, baby, technique. And if I'm an average homeowner, average girl, whatever, how do I know that I've got the mulch? What do you recommend?
Well, you want to put at least a minimum of 2 inches down in your bed.
2 inches. Thank you for showing us how to do this. I think it's easier than most people think. I think it should look simple and clean, right?
Absolutely.
And avoid the volcano mulch with Garden Guy. Okay.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to what I believe is finally the last day of January.
We finally made it to the end, huh?
The last day of January. Welcome to the Gulf Coast Garden question and answer session with this guy, Aggie horticulturist Todd Farber, Sugar Land's #1 residential landscaper. We're glad that y'all joined us tonight. I think it was 38 the last time I looked at the temperature.
Somewhere around
on
there.
my phone.
Yeah.
It's
Pretty
cold.
chilly.
It's cold for here. It looks like we have, I want to see if I have any, we have 5 people. It looks like.
Welcome.
Welcome, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me, and I've got all the settings right here. I'm going to look at the comments real quick and see who I've got. Awesome. Awesome. Can't wait to talk to y'all in just a few minutes. Welcome. Welcome. So we're going to start out, I thought, with maybe I call it the Gulf Coast Garden question of the week. We had a lot of traffic on the Facebook site this week when I posted I guess they're called seed planting guides for the counties. So the first one I posted was for Harris County. And then some people wanted the Montgomery County seed planting guide. So I was talking to Todd about that, because when we usually plant a vegetable garden, I just look at the back
of the seed packet,
which is okay to do, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's the general information for that particular seed in whatever region or zone you're planting in.
Sure. So that's how I do it. But obviously, y'all love this guide. And so I dug up the Harris County one, and then somebody asked for the Montgomery County one, and we put that one up as well. So if you want those guides, they are here on the Facebook page. Y'all can get those and click the link. You can download those, print those out, whatever, save them to your phone. I can show you an example of one of them right now. It is this one. This is the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Vegetable Garden Planting Dates for Harris County. So this is one that I shared. It is here on the Facebook page if y'all want it. And then you can go through and see the different things that you can plant and when you're supposed to plant them. So
right.
That's what he told me. So there it is.
So
Oh,
make
well.
sure you prep your beds before you plant your seeds.
Right? Don't be like me when I didn't know anything about gardening and then just think, oh, I'm just going to put this seed in the ground. No, you're not. Well, I mean, you can put it in there,
But it may not grow.
but nothing's going to happen. That's right. All right. So what do we have? So let's go next. Let's talk about the most. Ooh, I'm going to wait. I'm going to stop myself. There's something else I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank y'all. Oh, I see 7 of you are watching. Pop some questions in there because we, at the beginning of this, we have some segments each week. 8:30 Tuesdays we're here, and this usually lasts about 35 minutes, and we usually have about 10 people. We're hoping to get more, but we're just starting, so we're happy with 10. Anyway, we have segments each week, and we try to run the same segments so you know what to look forward to. But first, I want to thank y'all on Facebook. We have now, this is a big deal for Todd and I, 3,295 followers.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much. And go ahead, put your questions in because I'm going to get to y'all. I want to tell you some numbers that may not mean that much to you, but they're very important to us and they make us feel pretty happy inside.
I get the daily total tally when I get in from the field.
Post reach 91,505 are posts to reach that many people in the past 28 days.
Awesome.
In the past 28 days on Facebook, we've got 111 new likes. That's a lot for us, a small mom and pop company. Our top performing video, I always like to look at that because I do the social media. I put things together, I push them out, and I think, oh, this is so great. This is gonna be amazing. And then it never is that one. It's always something else. So here's the video that y'all love the best. It's one about freezing and plants. And I think that the reason it's important and that y'all love it is because it's a pain point. It's a problem. So 7,700 views of Todd's virtual consultation that he did for someone who had frozen landscaping. So anyway, I wanted to tell you all those numbers and thank you because you're the ones that are making that happen for our small family company, Garden Guy. Very happy.
Once again, welcome in this evening to our Facebook Live.
Welcome, welcome. I'm going to see if I have any questions. And if not, we have some other segments we can talk about. So hang on. Ooh, look, I do. I have Lynette. Yay. Hi, Lynette Lozano. Thank you for coming. Oh, that was Lynette. Yes, you did. You asked about Montgomery County. She says, I do with transplants, but that gets pricey. I've tried seedlings twice. Huge fail. Oh, he has allergies. So sorry, guys, but you can't catch it through the Facebook.
Yeah, we're
Huge
good.
fail. Lynette says only broccoli comes up. What's your favorite seedling medium for grow lights? Seedling medium for grow lights. My home has no sunlight. Oh, you want to start your seeds inside. That's what she
right,
means?
yeah.
Okay, he's the man for this question.
So we'll get back to you with that, with a confirmed answer.
The question is what, actually? Is she saying
What's
what kind of light?
No, what's her growing medium best suited for her seeds inside?
Oh, what do you usually use, babe?
Whatever the bag says is good for indoor seedling starter.
Some sort of just like rich garden soil.
Yeah, but it's got different components in it, like perlite and different components that make it a lighter blend. And anyway, you just have to try some different things that work best for you. I think in each individual situation, it's going to be different.
So a lightweight, sterile soil is what I understand is best.
Correct.
That has equal parts vermiculite, compost, and peat moss.
There you go.
I would think I'm not having, and we don't always know exactly the answer to all these questions. We do our best because this is live. I would think at Lowe's or Home Depot, I'm picking up something that says
seedling starter.
Yeah,
soil.
seedling starter soil. Yeah, I think that's your answer.
And because you're probably not doing that many, a bag will take you a long way in your seedling trays.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry, Lynette, I didn't get all of your questions. I used coconut coir and perlite and some leaf. I think that just a regular seedling soil, maybe.
Yeah, I think more important than that is you need to keep your soil moist, but not overly wet, where if it stays too wet, your seedlings are going to damp off, which means they rot.
That could be true. I've done that.
So
I'm not that great at gardening. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm just his wife. Yeah, I've done that. I've had to learn, Lynette, by trial and error. He's right. If you overwater it, because I've done that, then you kill it. It kind of rots. Right?
Yeah, and you might want to put your seed tray or have a water basin under your seed tray where the moisture's drawing up water from the bottom instead of over on
Ooh,
the top.
that's a good
where
idea.
You get a little bit of overwatering going on.
Where it just sucks it up.
Absolutely.
But you also do like a small sprayer.
Once the ceilings come up, or
Yeah.
you can moisten the soil with that as well.
Okay. I hope that helps, Lynette. If not, you know how to find me and you can ask me again, and I'll actually look up some brands and stuff for you that will help you. So I'm glad you came this week. We have another question. Sherry Harris. Hi, Sherry Harris.
Good evening.
I have raised beds. How would you prep your soil before planting again? I'm assuming she means like vegetable garden beds.
Yeah, a good blended rose soil, absolutely, for your raised garden. And if you have last year's soil left over, you want to make sure you turn it, till it by hand. Obviously, you're probably not going to be able to get a tiller in there. And then if you need to add some more new mix on top of that, I would do that as well.
Okay, so you said, because I always take his stuff and consolidate
She's
it
my
for you.
interpreter.
So I would turn up what I have, move it around,
Correct.
put some rose soil down. That's your answer, rose soil.
Rose soil.
Mix it with the other or leave that on top?
No, mix it.
Mix it, and then plant.
And yeah.
Okay, that's it, Sherry. You got it. You got the answer. All right, hang out. Let's see if we got any other cool questions here. Not yet, but I bet some more people are going to join us. All right, let's do something fun. My favorite segment that we... My man with the cough.
Allergies.
Sorry, guys. Allergies. Okay, I hope you're hanging on there. My favorite segment, it's just me, is what is wrong with this landscape? So I look around. Unfortunately, I don't have to look very far to find some bad landscaping. So I have 2 this week. And if y'all are hanging out here, I thought it would be fun to vote for which one that you think is worse.
Let's
Worst?
go.
The worst. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's see what you got planned for this week, Sabrina.
Okay, let's look. Hold on, guys. I'm getting it. We have number 1. Here it comes. This is the first landscape, and y'all can type in there what you think is wrong with it or what you would do different. This is going to be number 1, and then I'll show a second one, and that'll be number 2, and y'all can type. I see there's 6 of you watching. Then you can type which one you think is worse. This is number 1.
So when they talk about curb appeal, that doesn't have it.
No.
No. Matter of fact, it has no appeal.
Okay, I want to talk first, and I'm not a landscaper. For me, I think there's too much bed space. Like, I need some grass here.
I agree.
That's just me. What do you think, babe?
I agree. And I think a lot of people get caught up in I want less turf, but they don't know how to design their beds well enough where they can have a complement between
And
the
the
two.
guy that lives in this blue house above can see down there, and they're like, no,
No, that's not a good idea.
no, that doesn't look good. Yeah. So what would you do? Like, I would say, make the bed smaller near the house, right?
Yeah, it needs recontouring where it flows.
And put in some grass.
Yeah,
I want some grass.
on the outer edge. Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, I think it's ugly. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I think it's like a $350,000 house, but all right. I'm going to see if y'all have any comments. I'm going to look. No, not yet. That's okay. If you're watching this later and you're not watching it live, we actually have hundreds of views later, not during the live, and that is great. Thank you for watching this later. This is Todd Farber, garden guy, Aggie horticulturist, all around good guy. If it's happened in a front or a backyard,
This guy has seen it.
he's definitely seen it after 32 years. So thank you for watching this. Drop us some questions if you have them on this video. Even if you're watching it later, I will catch those and we will do our very best to answer them for you. So let's go back. So that is house number 1.
Let's see what's behind door number 2.
That's funny. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Oh, look, Sherry agrees. It does need grass. Yeah, I think so too. All right, Sherry, we are going to go now. I have to do my screen sharing. Let me flip over to the other one. Y'all hang on. What's wrong with number 2? Oh, that's the different one. That's the wrong one. Hold on. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Okay. This is the second one. Hope y'all can see this.
Hey, Sabrina, I'm loving those 1987 scallops from the old Home Depot.
I know That's what you said when you saw it. Okay, so if y'all are watching,
Oh,
and
wait
you
a
have
minute.
those-
Those
we don't
from
want to hurt your feelings.
wait, hold on. Those that are you from Houston? Maybe you remember Builder Square. Those
Builder
those
Square.
may have come from Builder Square.
Builder Square. Okay, so if you have these in your yard and we're making you upset,
Please,
we're
please.
sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry. He just really doesn't like these. But do you remember Builder Square? I mean, hello. We're aging ourselves. All right, let's look at this one. This is landscape number 2.
Well, first of all, do you see the crepe murder that went on the left-hand side of the?
crepe murder. That's a hot topic on our Facebook page too, and we're gonna do some videos on how to prune properly and then what not to do about crepe murder. That's a hot
Hey,
topic.
look, Sabrina, I think they use black dyed mulch too.
This is a bad one.
You have something to say about that?
Right?
Wow.
That's bad. And that is probably the hottest thing that we've shared this year on the
Don't
blog.
do it.
Right? Stop it. Stop the
Just
dyed mulch.
stop the crepe murder.
Stop the crepe myrtle. What? Oh, I have a new question. We're going to get to you in a second,
Wow, this
Teresa.
is fun tonight.
We're going to get to you, Teresa. Anyway, so this is the second one. For me, this is the worst landscape, number 2. Y'all want to vote 1 or 2 real quick in the comment section just for fun? Which one you think is worse? And it's okay if you don't. Well, I'm going to go with number 2 being the worst. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the winner or the loser. That's the loser. Okay, that's just for fun, guys. Just something that y'all can look. Oh, Rhonda said it needs color. Yeah, Rhonda, thanks for commenting. I mean, it definitely needs color. I think I would want this bed out, the one that's near the street, and just grass.
I agree.
And we've got to get rid of the Builder Square scallops.
Your landscape tip for the week: less bed space, the better. If you really want to concentrate on the architecture of your house.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to get to you in a second, Lynette, about the dethatching the St. Augustine. I'm going to go to, hang on, Lynette. I'm going to go to, you see this question?
Yeah.
I'm going to go over here to Teresa. Oh, and I'm going to get out of here and go back to my full screen. Okay, Teresa, thank you for joining us. I don't know if you've ever come before, so hey, what type of soil do you add to raised beds to grow vegetables? Ooh, this is the hot question of the night. Go ahead.
You want a good mixed rose soil.
You want rose soil?
It's
That's
just
what you want.
blended with all the stuff that you need in there. And
That's
if you want to
right.
dig down
That's
deeper, you can look up what some bagged rose soil contains.
Mm-hmm. Dethatching St. Augustine.
But one thing you want to remember when planting your vegetables, this soil is ready to go right off the bat.
What
Sometimes-
soil?
The rose soil. I'm sorry.
Oh, rose soil is good. Use it there. Go ahead.
Sometimes you get soils that are too hot, meaning they're not broken down enough, and sometimes your plants will come up and they'll die, or there's a lot of different things that happen, but you really want to know where your soils come from or how old it is or what you're using this year to ensure yourself of a good quality garden.
Mm-hmm. All right. Super. Teresa, thank you for coming tonight. I hope you'll come again next week. We'll be here every week. I'm going to go over to our friend Lynette. She's got some grass questions. We're going to do our best with these. Todd doesn't do like actual fertilizing of people's lawns and this
But
and that.
I've done it.
But he knows a lot. I did read personally. I will just say this. I see everybody can read your question. I did read that aerating, and you correct me if I'm wrong. You can aerate your lawn anytime. A St.
Correct.
Augustine lawn can be aerated anytime. So that's part of your answer.
Excuse-
Okay. So as far as dethatching St. Augustine,
Get a nice strong steel rake.
yeah.
And it's just going to take a little bit of manual labor to get those spots or area dethatched. And then
Be careful not to damage the new growth when you're dethatching, is
Right.
my understanding.
you could take those, that pile of thatch that you dug up or raked up and put it in your compost bin if you want to.
Mhm. And then you'll want to fertilize after you're done dethatching.
She's got it.
You get that, Lynette? That should help, hopefully. And I don't know which one it is, but you like the Microlife granule for doing the lawn.
I do because it's slow release and it's non-burning.
Did you get that, Lynette? Okay, super duper. Hope that helped you with your lawn question. Sherry, oh, Mike is here. Oh, Sherry said 2. Gotcha. I agree. I'm going to go to Mike. Hey, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Neither landscape has a vision, just filling the area. Well, that's the truth. It's just a mess, right? I mean, Sometimes I think people just do a little and then they come back out and do a little more and then they come back and all right, who do we have? Oh, we have another question.
All right, here we go.
Sherry, hi again. I want to plant caladiums. Ooh, I like caladiums because I have tons of shade. When can I plant the bulbs and where can I get them? Ooh, this is a great question. Go ahead. Go ahead, honey.
Planting time on caladiums are usually in February, March, the bulbs when they're available at your local nursery when they get them in the big boxes. Like
Yeah, so-
cardboard boxes, they're shipped in bulk. And
Like where the tulips are and stuff, that kind of thing.
yeah, and your variety will be listed on the label above the box, so you know exactly which one you're getting, and you want to make sure that you pair your caladiums leaf size to the area that you have.
Enchanted Gardens, great place, right?
Yeah,
Cornelius, great place.
yeah.
I mean, Home Depot and Lowe's have them too. I
yeah,
think,
they don't have
but-
the selection that your
I would go to Enchanted.
local nurseries have.
right?
Mhm.
I'd go to Enchanted, Sherry, and look around, and then they'll help you too there. They'll help you. Yeah. I hope that answers your question. I'm glad you stopped by tonight. Let's see who else we have. A lot of great people here tonight. All right. I am going to go to see what our next little segment is. Our next segment is going to be
Where are we at?
we're at the makeover of the week. Our makeover of the week was from a precious lady who used us 10 years ago, guys. She used us 10 years ago. I remember she contacted us just after Christmas. Todd went over and met with her, and then you did her landscaping the past 2 days.
Yes, ma'am, we did.
Past 2 days.
In the cold, in the kind of rain, but we got it in.
Right.
and,
Got it in. So I'm going to run that video for y'all if you want to see it. I have it right here. We like to call her Sugarland Sherry. I don't think that you could hear Todd talking when that was going on. I'm going to have him run that again. So that was the makeover for Sherry. She's a great lady. It's Sugarland Sherry. Go ahead.
So when I put her landscape in 10 years ago, she wanted a design which would do well in shaded lower light areas, which her front yard was. When I met with her just after the first of the year, this year, it was pretty much the way we left it 10 years ago. And I hadn't been back since we originally put it in. And I said, what do we want to do? She goes, I loved what you did, but I'm ready for a change. And so let's just see what you can do and redesign a little bit. And that's what we did.
So this proves a point.
What point is that?
The point is that when I write, do not poke me.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't like that.
You're
All right.
right.
I see. You have to get your boundaries right with this guy. He's like a bull in a china shop.
Don't let me in the China shop, please.
When Todd puts plants in, they grow better with time. Not just something I made up, but it is the truth. And Sherry is the proof of that.
It is.
And I'm just going to keep on promoting us and tell you that she wrote our review and said that he was the best landscaper in Fort Bend County. And we were like, okay, we like you.
You go, Sherry.
All right, I have some questions. Let me see what we've got here. Thank y'all for looking at the makeover and letting us talk about ourselves. Oh, Kathy likes it. Hi, Kathy Adams, sweet
Hey,
lady.
Kathy.
Great makeover. See if I have any other questions. Oh, Sherry liked her answer. Thank you. Super. All right, let me see what else I have for y'all. I want to talk about the most common. I see 8 people are watching. So if any 8 of y'all have any questions, you should drop them. Let's see if you can stump us. Most common homeowner questions or issues. So I have a whole list of these, but I wanted to talk about personally, and I'm not sure how we're going to do this or if it's going to get hairy,
You better tread lightly.
but I get mad when he comes home and tells me, and it's been many times
Over the years.
about widows, particularly, I don't know why, but widow women who have been, I'll say, taken to the cleaners by other landscaping companies.
That's true.
And we're not naming names or anything like that. That's not important. But here's the thing. when you work with a landscaper, and I remember Randy Lemon had this on his website a long time ago, and we actually put it on ours too.
Right.
He said, if you do not pay a little bit more for your landscaping, something's going to suck. That's what he said on his site.
Or stink.
Or stink. He said, or
Yeah.
stink. He goes, the soil's going to stink. The plants are going to be wrong, blah, 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 blah. And then he said something like, so pay and get it done for the last time. And I was like, ooh, I like that. This was probably 10, 15 years
you
ago.
get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for, guys. You all know this. And this is true in just about everything. I mean, there are some exceptions. Anyway, all that to say, I want you, because we've got 7 people watching, and if y'all want to comment, go ahead and comment on this one. Tell me a little bit about the lady that you met with this week and what you saw in her yard. And it made you mad too.
Oh, I was furious.
Sit up just a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah. So I walked in her backyard and she just had this landscape put in last year. It's less than a year old. And I said, where are your plants?
Mm.
And she said, well, the freeze come. I said, well, these plants, had they been the right plants, shouldn't have frozen.
Mm.
I said, so where are your plants? And then she went on this diatribe. I tried to call the company. They never called me back. Do they have a warranty? No. Right. Anyway, long and short, she couldn't get the company to call them back. They got paid. She got very little service, and her landscape sucks.
But also, you told me the kind of plants that they put in, because
Correct.
that really, I think, is one of the biggest problems. And that's
Oh,
why when
yeah.
you hire someone,
Exactly.
and of course, I want you to hire Todd. Hello. But there's plenty of other people out there that do great work that know plants. It's probably the most important part is to know the actual plant and know what it looks like when it grows in. Go ahead. Tell me the plants that they put in for her.
Well, they decided to put red tip photinias circa
Mm-mm.
1959
In
Houston.
1986. Yeah. Okay. So
Anyway, they planted them too close to the fence. They didn't plant them deep enough, and they didn't use enough soil in her beds. I guess if I had to compliment that company for anything, they did her lighting right and they did her stone border right, but they knew nothing about the landscaping, which she paid the majority of her job for.
And I feel bad for the lady. I do. She's a widow. And like I said, this is a story that we hear a bunch of times every year. So anyway, all that to say, be careful, who you work with. And y'all know this. We have a house too. I mean, you have to be careful any contractor that you hire.
Absolutely.
But I feel like the most important question a person should ask when they're getting landscaping done is, what's this plant going to look like in 10 years?
Right.
And are you putting in too many plants?
Oh, there you go.
Oh my goodness. We can talk about that one, but I don't know how long
Woo.
you want to sit here. So we will do that one next week if y'all want to come back, because I have to watch it. Sometimes companies that grow plants sell you too many plants.
On purpose.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, you did.
All right, then. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. All right, I'm going to see. I have some comments. Y'all are still hanging out with us. And I see 11 people are now watching. So, hey, 11 people. This is Todd Farber, Aggie horticulturist, 32 years, expert landscaper.
32.
32, whatever. If it's happening in a front or a backyard, this guy
Has seen
has
it.
definitely seen it. All right, let's see. You know what? It is sad, Sherry. And like I said, I know I already said it. If it only happened once in the 32 years, but I'm telling you, there's so many times where Todd comes to the rescue, and I'm so proud of him for that. I am. All right, I'm going on. Diana. Oh, Diana, you are new, and I remember you joining Facebook. Hey, girl.
Hi.
I love y'all talking about the Texas Superstars. You did love that, and I'm going to put, that is so great a segue for me. Thank you, Diana. I am working on with our web designer a brand new page that y'all can access that will have all the Texas Superstar plants and Todd's favorite plants. So that means that you can actually find the plants really quickly on our site, and you don't have to fish through hundreds, the ones that he likes and that he's been using successfully for 32 years. But yeah, the Texas Superstars. Muley grass was our superstar this week. And also one of the hottest videos that we released was this guy talking about the red yucca. So those were the 2 Texas Superstars, Diana, this week. I don't know why it sounds like I have a list.
Well, you don't.
Okay.
You're
All
good.
right. Let me just try. Hold on. Okay, Diana, this week we did the muley. Is there a pink muley?
Well, that's the flavor of the stalk.
That's cute. There's a pink muley grass. I saw that when I was looking on the internet. Anyway, there's the Texas Gulf Coast muley, right?
Gulf Coast muley grass.
Gulf Coast muley grass, and then he did the red yucca, which we have a property near Round Top, and those red yuccas are beautiful, and they literally sit next to the dirt road.
Yeah.
And I
They
mean,
take a beating.
they take an absolute beating. So I don't know if there's a tougher plant than that one. But yeah, Diana, I'm going to get that. That's going to take me a couple weeks, but just come back or, check the Facebook page, and I'll have our page of Todd's favorite plants that y'all can go through. And you won't have to search the internet like for hours to find the right plants for your landscape. It will be very easy to use because I like simple and easy to use. So thank you, Diana. Thank you so much. I'm going to see. I've got some more questions. I think a homeowner should take pictures of what they like and show the designer. Yeah, what do you think of that, Mike? Thank you, Mike, for that question.
That's a good question. I do agree with that. I would just like to say that make sure the pictures you show a landscaper grow in our area, because if you find it on Pinterest and it's in a different part of the country,
Right.
you may be disappointed at that particular plant.
Well, but
It's not gonna
you
grow.
correct them. I mean, I'm going to kind of correct you.
No, that's fine.
He tells you if that works here or it doesn't. But
But
I
there-
think you're,
go ahead.
Mike's right. You should show the landscaper, this is what I like, this is what I'm thinking of, and then he can take it from there.
Well, with my plant knowledge, we can find an alternative if that particular plant does not work in your area. So you're
Yeah.
getting that similar type of texture, foliage of that plant, but something that's going to work really well here.
Well, and then when you show Todd, like Mike has a great idea here. So you're showing Todd the pictures of what you like, then he can say, looks like Mike really likes formal. Or looks like Mike is showing me these pictures and he really likes, whatever. So yeah, Mike, I think you're right on the money and I appreciate that comment a lot. Sherry wants to know, shade plants for beds. But there's a lot of
Hostas.
answers on that.
Hostas, ferns.
Let me get that question asked. Let me see it. The question is, what are some of the best plants for shade?
Hostas,
Hostas,
assorted ferns,
ferns.
aspidistra, also known as the cast iron plant. Not very pretty, but very hardy. Caladiums do well.
Mm-hmm.
And
Those are the best ones.
yeah.
See, here's the thing.
Oh, here's one for you. Go try to spell this one. Ligularia.
Ligularia.
Does extremely well. Made it through both freezes. It froze back down on the ground, but it's a superstar. And if you like big leaf shade type plants, that's your man.
Ligularia. What's its common name? Like for people like me.
A lot of people know it as leopard plant.
Leopard?
Leopard.
Oh, leopard. Not like from the Bible.
Leopard.
No, a leopard. No, a leopard.
Leopard.
Whew. Okay, Sherry. If you need that, just get me on Facebook and I'll email it to you. Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Hey, we have 8 people watching. I'm just saying this is exciting for us. Ooh, how do you get the red yucca to bloom? Kathy Adams. I don't.
It's going to do it on its own accord. Yeah. It's not something you can make bloom. Kind of like the bougainvillea. It's stress, heat, drought. It's its favorite conditions.
Yep. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, Sherry said, thanks. You're welcome. Yeah. Local actual plantings. Absolutely. That is why Todd has done so well for his clients, because he doesn't use the wrong plants. Simple, guys, simple. Okay. Who else do we have? Well, we do have 10 people watching us. Very, very.
Thank y'all for watching this evening. This is fun tonight.
It is fun. It is fun for us.
We're getting our feet really under us doing this Facebook Live. I'm becoming more comfortable in front of the camera. She's been in front of the camera all her life, but that's another story for another day.
Oh, hush.
Okay.
These people don't need to know all the secrets, do they?
Well,
y'all can ask any questions in the comment section that you want. Now, that doesn't mean we'll answer them. But if you want to ask questions about us, our personal life, our kids, what we like to eat, whatever. Just
we are
ask
like a window, transparent.
I mean, we'll tell you. It's fun. Oh, there's Irma. I was wondering if you were coming, Irma. I saw that you were interested. Yay, I'm glad you're here. She likes to watch. Lynette says we're doing great.
Thank you.
You know what? We need this encouragement. We really do. We really do need this encouragement. And it is fun to do. Okay, so do you want to see Todd? This video, I only had it out for a day and a half and had 2,000 views. Hey, garden guy.
Hi.
Show me the red yucca that we have at our property. It's winter.
It's not spring or summer, but this is wintertime red yucca. Still green, and what's left of the red flowering stalk with some seed pod heads left on it.
At the top. It's a tough one, huh?
It can take it.
It can take it. Texas
Tornadoes, hurricanes, wind, you name it.
drought.
Drought, throw it at it, it can take it.
Right. It's a Texas superstar, the red yucca with Garden Guy. Hey, Garden Guy.
Hi.
Show me the red yucca that we have.
Sorry, sometimes my tech skills are not great. So that was the video of the red yucca that we put up. We have a property near Round Top that we've owned for a long time.
If you didn't recognize that guy, that was me.
That was him. It was raining and oh, there's another question. We'll get to that in a second. It was raining and we were taking a walk because we spent the weekend up there together. We have a little over 30 acres and we bought it when our kids were really little. And we're so glad that we did.
Oh my gosh.
Because now property prices in rural areas are hot and all that. So we're super thankful to have that place. And
Paid
it's
for.
respite. Yes, it's paid for. Thank you, Garden Guy. And it's a respite for us. And he likes to hunt there. And our kids who are now, I can't believe they're grown, but they are. Anyway, they kind of grew up there. Plus where we live here in Missouri City, Sugar Land. Okay, back to another question. Still 8 people watching. I like this. Sherry wants to know if we work in Friendswood. Sherry, I'm sorry. We don't.
That's past our driving.
I wonder if the nursery, Moz.
MAAS.
I think it's 2 A's and 2 S's, Sherry. Look them up. They're a great place. And I think they do landscaping. It's either Moz or Moss. It's like MAASS or MASS, something like that. But they're in Friendswood. Check them out. I have another question from my favorite girl, Lynette. What's your favorite way to plant a new tree?
In the ground.
Smarty pants. The baby live oak the builders put died. Second one.
Oh, no.
What a surprise, the builders. So that's another talk. We want to get a Chinese pistachio, I guess.
Pistache.
Oh, I don't know. Okay. To replace it.
It doesn't produce nuts, Sabrina.
I don't know. I like them though. Go ahead. You go with this question. I'm confused.
Well, finish reading it for me.
Oh, wait. Sherry says it's moss. Thank you. That's it. Okay, I'm back. Lynette.
Excuse me.
Okay. Hold on. Allergies.
Okay.
Todd, what is your favorite technique to plant? How do you do it? This is you.
Oh.
You can read.
Yes.
You need my help.
You want to dig your hole twice as wide as the root ball of the tree. And that allows for expansion of the roots, especially in our hard clay pan soils. That root system is going to need to expand. And don't dig out a plug where it's just the exact same size as your pot. Come on, people.
I don't know.
Work a little bit.
Look at me. So twice as big as the tree.
Twice as big as the root ball of the tree. This is the caliper of the tree, the trunk.
Well, show them. Don't show me
All
right
right.
here.
Caliper of the tree was the trunk, root ball down in the pot.
Got to make it
with the
twice
mouth.
as big as that.
Excuse me.
And how deep?
Well, it's going to be based on the size tree you're planting.
Oh, and it has to, but if it's this much, how
Well,
far?
here's a better answer. When you put that root ball on the ground, you want to leave about an inch above the soil level, which is called crowning.
Mm.
If you plant it too deep, it's going to become waterlogged. It will die of root rot.
We should do a video on how to plant a tree.
We should. Next time we're at the farm, we will do a demo.
We'll do it. I hope that helped you, Lynette.
I hope
and
that
you
makes
can
sense.
replay this too. So, and you can email me or message me on Facebook. That'd be cool and awesome. Let's see if I have any more questions. Hey, there's 10 people watching us. Hello, 10 people. This is Todd Farber, garden guy, Aggie horticulturist, and my wonderful husband. We have 5 children. Right? 5 children. We've got 1 boy in the military in the Coast Guard. God bless America. We raised our kids to love America.
Absolutely. Thank you for your service, Hunter.
Thank you, Service Center. Our kids stand up in the bathtub for the national anthem. So that's how we feel about how we feel about America. Oh, look at that. Hello, 2 people.
Hey,
Lisa
Mack.
McStyles. Hi, girl. Love you. Ooh, Lynette wants a video. We took the dead live oak out there and there was a puddle of water in the hole.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we'll do a video on that. I'm not sure when we'll get to it, but we're going to do one on crepe murder too. Y'all know about that? Don't do that.
But what you can do before you get
Lynette.
our video, Lynette, is to break up the clay pan. You're going to want to add some compost into that hole where you're going to plant your tree. And if that's not the best place for that tree, since you've had two die in exactly the same spot, it sounds like,
that's bad.
you may want to shift it over a little bit.
Yeah, maybe a bad spot.
It may be a bad spot in your yard.
Could be.
Yeah.
You can send me a picture of it too, Lynette. Todd will look at it.
Yeah, send us a
Wow.
photo. That'd be great.
What a great segue this is for me to saying that we do virtual consultations.
Do we? Oh, yeah, we did.
Would you like a virtual consultation where Todd takes your pictures and videos and then he chats with you on the phone for 35 minutes? If you'd like a virtual consultation with Garden Guy, you can message us here on Facebook or hop on our website, and there's a million ways on there to contact me, and I will get you the details and the pricing for the 35-minute virtual consultation with Garden Guy. Let me see if I have any more questions, and if not, we're going to wrap this up tonight. Y'all have been great. We still have 10 people watching us. I'd say
Oh, yeah.
that's a win. We will be here next Tuesday at 8:30, and I try to advertise the heck out of it so that you all know. I send out emails if you signed up for that. And let me see if I have any more. Oh, yes. Randy was big on crepe murder. Absolutely. And Todd is as well. And we were all sad to hear. of
He will
course,
be missed,
very much
to
so.
say the least.
Very much so.
A great man.
Very much so. Very much so.
His horticultural knowledge, second to none for you people that listen to him regularly on the Gulf Coast area.
Oh, wait. We have another question. We don't even have to wrap it up yet. Hang on, guys. Lisa McStyles. She had a tree removed between the curb and sidewalk, but they left the stump. Can it be easily removed?
How big's your shovel?
I want to see. If you take that tree stump out, Lisa, I need a video of that.
No, there's going to be a lot of roots that are up underneath the sidewalk and probably down into the concrete. So it's not going to be, unless it's rotted already.
So
it's-
how would one get that removed?
You're going to have it stump ground out.
Yeah.
And then general tree planting 101, you don't ever plant a tree back right where one was. You have to offset it and move it over a little bit.
Okay. There's your answer. Oh, look at Mike. Mike, you know what I want to say? Thank you, Mike, for coming. Because if y'all don't come to this,
We're just talking to ourselves.
we have a soliloquy, and we do that enough. We've been married forever. We talk to each other enough. So it's nice to have somebody else join our conversation. Thank y'all for joining the garden conversation tonight with Garden Guy, Todd Farber, Aggie horticulturist, all around great guy, and expert landscaper here in Sugar Land. If it's happened in a backyard or a front yard,
This guy has seen it.
he's definitely seen it. So join us next week. That will be Tuesday, and it will finally be February. I believe it will be February the 7th. We thank y'all so much for joining us. And boy, and blah, 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 it's live.
Take two.
Invite a friend next week. How was that? Did you like that? Was it good, babe?
That was great.
Minkus?
Mm.
Huh. All right. Thank y'all for joining Garden Guy and Garden
We
Gal.
ended up with 11.
Ooh, 11 people. And we will hope to see y'all next Tuesday. We'll be here. You bring a friend. Okay? All right. We'll see y'all. Bye-bye.